Hey guys, we're in the Mines of Moria at the moment. They've just got to the Great Hall and we're about to find Barley dead, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's going really well so far. It's midnight now and I started this at about 8:15, so I've been going for quite a long time. Been at work today as well, and I'm an apprentice chef, and today we did a table for 26 in one sitting. So I'm pretty tired right now, but yeah, keep going. Anyway, anything to review at this point? Well, if you've read the review up to this video, I don't know if you're just watching the videos reading the review or both. If you're doing both, brilliant, then you're doing what I hoped you'd do. But if you read the review up to this point, then you'll notice that I did do a comparison of each of the routes they could have taken. I did miss out one, which was suggested by Boromir on the Path of Telephus, which was actually go down to Gap of Rohan but then take the west road and go into Gondor. Now I know, if you're anywhere near a fan, you'd know, but Gandalf wanted to keep the ring as far away from Gondor as possible, because as soon as I stepped foot in that place, the steward of Gondor would have wanted to seize them, put them under arrest, and taken the ring forcefully, and then tried to use it, but been corrupted, ended up back in Mordor's hands, blah blah blah. Everyone would have lost. Except for Sauron, they would have been laughing all the way across the earth. Pardon me. So that happened. Well, it didn't. So that's what I didn't even include it. I didn't include it because Gandalf wouldn't even have considered it. Even if they got to the Apple Rohan, they would have said, no, we're not doing that. We're crossing off. No matter how gold it would have been. But just weren't going to go through Gondor. Moving on from that, the Gap of Mines of Moria, brilliantly animated. Love the CGI in there. Also love the real set work that they did. That was brilliant. The actual tunnelling, not just an effect, but actually putting in scenery, tunnels and stuff. Yeah, it actually really got really immersive. And I've been typing a bit less and less and less, and making the videos further between because I'm starting to obviously get quite involved in the movie, watching it, enjoying it. It's not been too much a gap, so I am staying sort of out of it a bit, and because I'm reviewing it, but it's becoming a bit difficult because it is such an enjoyable movie. Not much else to report really at this point, except for maybe promoting the film, because like I just said, it is really good, so now I feel like I should push that forward. My opinion of the movie is that it's really, really good. It's great quality. It's done really well. It's dramatic. The acting's great. The scenery is fantastically breathtaking. CGI, the animation is wonderful. The special effects, oh my gosh, the effects department, I don't know how long they spent on orc and goblin costumes and finding the right sized people, the right length of arms and legs and stuff like that to play them, but wow, it's just so well done. I mean, you almost forget that I do physically forget it's actually real people just dressed up to look like goblins and orcs. I forget that because it's so immersive and realistic. It's great when you can get that lost in a movie. Plus, I'll admit it, I have watched all three movies in one sitting before. It's a bit disorientating. You felt like the entire story happened in the space of a few hours because that's how long it took you to watch it. It's not too short, but your mind breaks out the gaps because you're not used to watching that length of time. So it didn't break it up for me. So it felt like the whole thing had just happened over the course of a few hours, which of course would be impossible unless Gandalf does more teleporting. But yeah, this story is the first one, The Fellowship, is a great base. it stands up on its own as a storyline. It sets everything up, it explains it well. All the characters are introduced most of the characters are introduced very well. Elwyn could have been introduced more, but it wasn't needed. Legolas and Gimli could have been introduced more. I feel that definitely could have happened. I think there wasn't much of a push for their characters to come forward. Boromir, again, if I was watching this for the first time, would I get that he was the son of the steward? Probably not. So they could have pushed his storyline a bit more as well in this early stage. Most of the characters aren't introduced very well at all. Well, not at all, but they aren't introduced very well, and they could have been done better. But other than that, I don't have a problem with any of the characters. I feel for the group dynamic as a whole. I feel for most of the individual characters. I find even the ones I don't feel for, I find almost all of them likeable in some way, except for possibly Boromir, who you're not really meant to like anyway. He's not that sort of character. Not until he dies a bit later on. In a very honourable and self-sacrificing way. We'll get to when we get there. But it's just this great feeling I get from watching this movie. It's just, I love good movies, and this is a good movie. So yeah, until the next one,